and also I should be online on Blab. So I said, thank you very much for watching. By the way, my name is Adrian Niculescu. During my birthday, that morning, I had a lot of questions in my mind, triggering some aspects about what I'm doing online. Gratefully, my audience is bigger and bigger. Many of you are other entrepreneurs, or you are looking to start a business, or you are in the early startup stage on something. You have either an online business or an offline business or something. Yes, let's put all the cameras here. Okay. And I wanted to provide as much value and also to create a habit. Um, I don't know, mornings, evenings, depending on both, to broadcast more and to deliver a lot of content which can help you. So my content should be, and it is related to personal development, to mindset, to business, to marketing, things which can't be learned from school. You can find them in some books, but they are very available when they're applied. By the way, I'm outside, so if you will hear some birds or cars or police sirens. Everything is from the, the the surrounding outside. Also, somewhere here there is a cat of my daughter's. So if the cat will appear, I will have to do something with it. Also here in the area, so we have one cat, two dogs, three turtles, one betta fish, and two turtle doves. It's like a small zoo. So, by the way, I went a few days ago to the house, into an apartment of a guy who breeds birds. So I saw a room full of, I don't know, birds in cages. It wasn't a pleasant view. So, but anyway, and this was the core idea. Same, and uh, my questions, which triggered that new concept I want to put together with you in motion, was that I need to provide you more value. And I'm looking all the time for mentors, coaches, trainers to learn something from. I follow some people on social media. Sometimes for certain topics, I don't know who to follow. So sometimes I really have hard times doing that. And I'm focusing on following actually the walkers more than just the talkers, because it's very easy today to play theory, right? But I need practice. Also, you need practice. Also took um, my billboard here is from the office. Normally, when it is in the office, it's full of drawings from my big daughter Sarah. So initially, I said, okay, I want to buy another one, but I bought a smaller one to put actually on my office, to have in my face things which are very important for what I want to achieve. Because nobody's perfect. We all have struggles, and I have a lot of struggles to deal with. And by learning how to manage those struggles, um, I have the chance to become really better and better. And this is all about. So my questions triggered in that morning of my recent birthday were around this subject. Okay, which is the most important thing I can help you with. So I'm repeating this. Which is the most important thing I can help you with? And based on this question alone, my mind triggered an idea that when we are together, online, when we communicate over email, when we communicate over Facebook, over YouTube or other networks, we form like a nation. And I call this nation a success nation. And look here, this is one of the hashtags. I want to use it from now. And if you want to refer to my talks, use this hashtag Success Nation. And also, if you want to ask me anything, and especially on Twitter, use Ask Adrian. And I will look at all the posts on a daily basis or every 2 days, and I will do my best to answer either personally or during those talks. So the idea of those talks is that we are building something called Success Nation, and both we are part of it because we want to be better in everything we are doing. We want to live better lives. We want to be healthier. We want to be richer. We want to have more impact. And the core idea is that all of us, we have something called an internal fire, a burning desire to do something. And most of us don't know what to do with that desire. So I've started some time ago, and I will have episodes which will be on the YouTube channel, youtube.com/adrianiculescu.com, adrianiculescu.com, and on my Facebook page, facebook.com/adrianiculescu.com. So I've started also to interview other people who are performers in their business, in their life, in training, coaching, and speaking. And I'm asking them um, if they have that fire inside. For sure, all of them have. Also, we have, and how they deal with this fire. By the way, under this new sorry, under this new concept, Success Nation, the first person I've interviewed is Andrew Darius, who is a creator of some amazing video marketing products. So if you subscribe to YouTube, if you are part of my blog, if you liked my Facebook page, you will find today that interview there, today during the day. And his story is very interesting. He's from Poland. He went in United States to live in 2003, didn't know English, and ended up to be one of the biggest producers and sellers of video marketing related stuff. By the way, to help me with content, I'm doing those talks. I'm using a very interesting tool, and I will also today and in the new talks. There is something with my voice today. And you can find more about these tools at this website, the imleonaires.com/live, with double L here. Here is an idea. I learn a lot of things from internet marketers and people releasing software solutions, um, uh, things which usually are done by solutions which are better and less expensive. So this, the I am millionaires instead of millionaires. The idea was that there are people becoming millionaires from internet marketing, right? So this is a blog, the iambillionaires.com, where I publish time different reviews to certain products and a lot. Because when you want to develop a business, when you want to develop, besides mindset and everything, you need solutions, and you need systems, you need software. Really, the vision is very important. So we'll speak a lot about mindset. And today I have something very, very special for you. So please um, help me answer to this question: which is the most important thing I can help you with? Use to share the talks to your friends and business partners who can benefit from it, and also use this hashtag as Adrian, and you will receive a reply from me either personally or in one of the future talks. And of course, I will mention your name for you if you want, of course. And if you want to check the live video syndication tool, go here, the iambillionaires.com/live. It's an amazing tool. So this being the first talk, I want to be a holistic one. I want to share you something very, very old, but it's very important today. And I will read this. I can show you. I have some old pages, and even I wrote this myself because I carry these pages with me. Um, I think on a daily basis, but at least 1 to 3 times per week, I'm reading them. We'll talk also about, not necessarily we'll just create the idea, but um, you have to know in our mind. We can program our subconscious mind, and we can become anybody we want to become. Of course, with there are some small limitations. For example, if you have a small stature, it will be very hard, sometimes, of course, impossible to become a very successful basketball player. But um, besides those limitations, you can say that you can become anybody you want to become if you work on yourself, if you reprogram your mind, and of course, if you do certain actions, if you follow certain patterns, and so on. And during those talks, I will share with you anything which will you to succeed, right? So there is a guy called Thomas Troward, and he was an English author, and he had a special interest in mental science. And after his retirement from the judiciary in 1896, I'm reading from something prompter in the future. Why not? They said this is alpha, beta. Mm, The guys from AppSumo say ghetto style project. But so many struggles today to actually start it, but I overcome them, so I started, right? So Thomas Troward set out judicial weighting of evidence in the study of matters of cause and effect. And his work influenced the New Thought movement. the opening of the 2006 film The Secret, introductory remarks credit towards philosophy with inspiring the movie and its production. So Thomas did sometime towards the end of the 19th century influenced the birth and um, which is a classic text in personal development, and you should study it, you should understand it, and maybe you should learn it as a poetry, because you hear a lot about incantations, discuss a lot about the subject. So stick with me today and in the future calls. And I said, use the hashtags, use the hashtags, Success Nation and Ask Adrian. So towards the end of the 19th century, um, issued something, a text so powerful, so important, and triggered the birth of the movie The Secret. It was not the only trigger for the birth of the movie The Secret, but anyway, one of the important ones. The title is Your Mind is a Center of Divine Operation. And the text is like that. Very careful. My mind is a center of divine operation. The divine operation is expansion and fuller expression. And this means the beyond has gone before, beyond what has gone before, something entirely new, not included in past experience, though proceeding out of it by orderly sequence of growth. Therefore, since the divine cannot change its inherent nature, it must operate in the same manner in me. Consequently, in my world in which I am as the center, it will move forward to produce always in advance of any that have gone before. It's very, very powerful. And I would like to explain, and I've made some notes here to be able not to forget anything, because it's so important for your own development and for how you see things in business. And we need to go back to the roots, because the roots are the same. No matter if we live today or if we 100 years ago, some principles, some universal laws like law of gravity, they are the same. Of course, we have smartphones, we have phones, but the laws of nature and the laws of the universe are the same. So, what does it mean? What I've already told you here. And if this seems too holistic for you, I can tell you that not most, all the actually highly successful people, all of them study those resources, and all the other resources which will be included in the next calls. So one of growth, which was highlighted by Anthony Robbins, is the principle of modeling. So if you want to achieve a certain level of success in something, find somebody who already have that success and model that first. Right. I don't say to become a copycat. You need to start, don't reinvent the wheel, at least not until a certain stage. So follow people who already got what you want to achieve. want to get, model what they are doing, model how they network, what kind of resources it can set you free from possible limitations you hold in your mind. The reality is that you and me, we power within us. Amazing power. First of all, he says that my mind is a center, not the center. A center. My mind is a center. Your mind is a center. Everybody's center. How can that be? Since we are dealing with the infinite boundaries, we're used to boundaries like in a room, and we can figure out the exact center of that room. However, when we are dealing with the infinite, one center, right? There are infinite numbers of centers. We are all centers. Our mind is, right? All of us are part of the divine, the supreme, the all, the everything, the universal consciousness, universal mind. We are part of the infinite. Oh, the divine is always for expansion and fuller expansion. In other words, it is for creating on the past and creating and making things better, bigger, greater, and more productive. Yes, our universe explore our true potential because we have infinite power and infinite just now. So the sixth verses, the divine, right? The one universal mind, and hence we have access to all there is. You can do the believe in yourself and show. Remember, the supreme power, the divine operation, is on your side. It is part of it's very important one. And I highly advise you, if you don't get the ideas from the start, it's okay. Rewind the video, watch it again, maybe transcribe the you can find it also online. I will put it in the blog post, which will accompany this video and so on. And what we have experienced in the past will be used as building blocks to produce something entirely new. Past has made us who we are today, and drawing on past experience, we're yield something new, something better, something more to express. The supreme power will operate through us because of its inherent nature that have gone before. Quoting Thomas, this operation of divinity mind is within us. We are a center of it. It is already, I should read again this paragraph because I love it. I ask you to use it in your own personal development, and the understanding of this paragraph to be one of the building blocks for um, growing your life, for developing who you are, right? Your mind is a center of divine operation. This is the title of divine operation. The divine operation is always for expansion and fuller, and this means the production of something beyond what has gone before, something entirely new, not included in past experience, proceeding out of it by orderly sequence of growth. Therefore, since the divine cannot change its inherent nature, it must operate in the same manner in me. Consequently, in my own special world, in which I am the center, it will move forward to produce new gone before. So the, the whole idea is that to develop our creative side creativity with I don't know, writers or actors or musicians. Anybody is a creator, and if all our thoughts are creations, and we'll speak a lot about that in one of my daily, I don't know, prayers and wishes become more and more creative, allow the actual divine power. As said, maybe it looks holistic for you. You say, okay, what, how this can help me in business, but also help me to solve my struggles or to solve my limitations. Creativity is an amazing way, an amazing tool to actually do that. So I will do my best. I want to my let's say my commitment for the next 60 to 90 days is to do every day live video on something, and it's like a fitness. Um, you can do fitness with your body. Let's say you can jog in the morning. After that, you can do fitness with your mind, and everything will go in sync. So please use those hashtags, Success Nation, because if you're watching this, perhaps will evolve in something very interesting. So you are already a citizen of Success Nation. So if you want to share the videos, if you want to share the blog post, I will not create a special website for this concept. Maybe some which will highlight some links, but all the content will be on my blog, adrianniculescu.com, on Facebook, facebook.com/adrianniculescu.com, on YouTube, youtube.com/adrianniculescu.com, on Instagram, instagram.com/adrianniculescu.com, on Twitter, twitter.com/adiniculescu, and I will put also on LinkedIn, and we'll see on other Web 2.0 properties, right? And also probably will build an email list, especially for the Success Nation project. So use those hashtags, Success Nation, and ask Adrian if you want to ask me something. I will look on Twitter and will answer during the calls, and will answer also personally. You can ask me anything related to marketing, related to online business, to business in general, related to startups, things where I have expertise on. So thank you very much for watching, and don't forget, if you want to use the live video syndication tool, go to this website, the I Am Millionaires. 1 second to view it perfectly. Okay, the iambillionaires.com/live. So thank you very much for having me, and have an amazing day. Cheers. Bye.